I suspected my wife of cheating on me, and the truth was worse than I could have imagined. I thought my wife was just tired. Then I caught her in a lie that unraveled our entire marriage. We've been married for 7 years. Nothing flashy, nothing wild, just simple happiness. We had a 5-year-old son, a cozy 3-bedroom house, and a nightly routine that might seem boring to others but always felt right to me. Until, very quietly, everything changed. My wife started acting strange. Not dramatic, not obvious, just different. She'd zone out more when we talked. When I asked how her day went, the answer was always, fine, busy. But gone were the stories, the laughter, the small moments we used to share. And then, her phone. She took it everywhere. To the bathroom, to water the plants. She tilted the screen when I walked by. I never snooped. Never had to. Until I started wondering. She was going out more. At first it was for work, networking, she said. Then it was girls' nights. Coffee catch-ups. Always short notice. Always something. And she started wearing perfume again, the kind she used to wear only on our anniversaries. None of it, alone, was proof of anything. But together, it felt like I was slowly drowning in doubt. Then came the night that changed everything. Last Friday, she told me she was going to hang out with her best friend, Sarah. I stayed home with our son, put him to bed, and around 9 p.m. I got a text from Sarah. Hey, is your wife okay? She bailed last minute. Said she wasn't feeling well. My blood went cold. She told me she was going to Sarah's. She left the house at 7 p.m. with a smile. Now she was missing. I called her. Voicemail. Texted her. No reply. She came home a little after 10. Saw me waiting up. She froze, just for a second. I asked her calmly. Sarah messaged me. She said you didn't go out tonight. Where were you? She gave me this strange, guilty smile and said she just needed space. That she went for a drive to clear her head. Didn't want to worry me. Didn't want to explain. She apologized. Hugged me. Went to bed. But I couldn't sleep. I lay there, staring at the ceiling, one thought eating at me. Who the hell was she with? The next morning, I checked our bank statements. There it was. A $76 charge from a trendy tapas bar at 9:30 p.m. She didn't just go for a drive. She lied. And I had to know, was it just dinner? Or something more? That's when I remembered her coworker John, the one she used to text late at night during the March project. And suddenly, everything started to make terrifying sense. After finding that $76 charge at the tapas bar, my brain wouldn't let it go. She said she drove around. She said she needed space. But $76 doesn't just appear out of nowhere. So I dug, not to catch her, just to protect myself from this gnawing silence. I looked through our phone bill. She'd sent hundreds of texts in the last few weeks. Way more than usual. Not to me, not to Sarah, to someone I had a terrible feeling about. John, her coworker. The same guy she mentioned back in March when they worked late together on that big campaign. The one I met once at a holiday party. Harmless. Friendly. Or so I thought. I had no proof. No names. Just patterns. But my gut screamed his name louder than any text ever could. So I confronted her. After our son went to bed, I said, we need to talk. I need to understand what's going on. I didn't shout. I didn't accuse. I just laid it all out. She didn't deny it. She admitted she was feeling pressure, stress, burnout, from work, from being a mom, from us. Said she felt invisible, lost. I asked her point blank, were you with John at the bar that night? She looked me dead in the eyes and said, he was there, but it was a coincidence. I didn't plan it. My fists clenched involuntarily. She said she just talked with him, hung out with the group. Nothing more. When I asked about the texting, she said it was a group chat. Memes. Venting about work. I didn't believe her. Not fully. So I pushed. Why him? Why confide in him and not me? Why lie about where you were? She broke. Tears. Shaking hands. The full weight of guilt finally crashing in. I felt dead inside. John made me feel seen. But it was never physical. I swear. She begged. Promised to cut him off. Offered full transparency. Said she still loved me. Wanted to fix this. I told her. Even if it wasn't physical, it was betrayal. Emotional affairs still destroy marriages. We slept separately that night. Not in anger, just exhaustion. But in the morning, something in me had shifted. I didn't know if I could ever trust her again, and I hated myself for still loving her. A few days later, I checked our laptop. I found an old email chain between her and John. The flirting wasn't subtle. And with that, I realized she hadn't told me everything. I found the emails. Flirty, personal, nothing explicit, but enough to gut me. She said it was just joking. Said it was from weeks ago. But jokes don't break your heart. Lies do. I brought it up in therapy. She apologized again. Said she thought we were moving forward, and I was dragging her back. But I wasn't the one who left parts of the story buried. That night, we fought. Not screaming. Just raw. Tired. Too broken to yell. She cried. I cried. And I realized, even when someone tries to fix things, the cracks don't always go away. We kept going to counseling. Kept pretending. Kept being kind. But intimacy never came back. I started sleeping on the couch. Told our son it was because I fell asleep watching cartoons. He believed me. He's only 5. But I saw the confusion in his eyes. One night, she gave me a letter. A real, handwritten letter. Pages of apologies. Declarations of love. Vows to be better. I read it alone, in silence, in my car. And I sobbed like a child. 3 weeks ago, I moved out. We agreed it was best, for now. Not divorce. Not yet. Just space. Just time. We told our son I got a place near work. He smiled. Asked if he could visit. I nodded and forced a grin. Now I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. The walls are bare. But the silence is mine. She still texts. Still says she loves me. And I believe her. That's the worst part. But love isn't always enough. Trust is harder. And mine is shattered. People always ask, did she cheat? But the real question is, can you ever feel safe again with someone who made you question your own reality? I don't have the answer. Not yet. For now, I just wake up, make breakfast, and try to survive the day.